Hanging from the ceiling was his lifeless body, which swung freely like a pendulum, with his arms and legs gladly bowing down to the laws of gravity. His full body was found support by clinging to a rope which held him only by the neck. His cheeks puffed up like air balloons as the rope strangled his throat. His face changed color and turned gray. His eyes turned inside out, tongue out in black. He blacked out, and from his dirty lips, drool dripped. His heart stopped beating, blood stopped flowing. Eventually, the rest of his organs went numb. His skin could no longer feel when his brain shut down, and as soon as he gave up his breath, the soul escaped from his body. Now the present addressed him as the past when he gifted the grave with his life. He gave his parents chills when they stared at his cold corpse which was suspended in mid-air. The scene was so pathetic nobody could comprehend, and like a thief which no one could apprehend. A gang of questions quickly stole a piece of their peace of mind like a baby. The cries of his mother were uncontrollable. Suddenly the whole community learned about the calamity, and their sympathy was inevitable. No words of comfort could rip off a frown mask and put a smile on his father's face. He knew it was the end. Even though he was dead, one question still lived. Why? Why would a 19-year-old lad want to end his own life? Like an examination, the answer was anybody's guess because nobody knew. About the scars that hid underneath his smooth skin, nobody knew. About the ugliness that dwelt past his handsome looks deep within, nobody knew. About the monsters that haunted his dreams at midnight and whispered death into his ears every time he closed his eyes. Anxiety was ever close to him as the cheeks are to their mother, and like a wrestler with no tag team partner, he fought all the pressures of life by himself, which pushed him into a corner until he decided to throw in the towel. Depression is real. Yet like the wind, it can neither be seen nor touched, but when it blows on you, its effects are crystal clear. It cripples your hopes of a bright future and sets you up on a wheelchair of endless fear. It paralyzes the backbone of your foresight and lays you down on a stretch bed, so it feels like you will never stretch your neck and walk with the head held high. See, depression sends you into an intensive no one cares unit where all the burdens attached to your back and it feels like you just can't let them go. Do you ever feel? Do you ever feel like your tongue is a gym weight that cannot be lifted? Or your lips are two pieces of clothing held together by a zip line? Do you ever feel like all the wounds you have sustained in life are black holes that cannot be pushed? See, when all these pressures begin to weigh you down, the tears make you drown, the fears make you frown. You don't have to fight them by yourself because there is a cross of muscle. There's a holy hymn that draws him, Elohim, to human. When you feel alone, don't hit the floor because you are not alone. See, young people cannot continue to lose their lives like chickens on Christmas Day. So the next time depression comes knocking on your door, find someone to confide in, and like a phone up, share it. See, depression has a voice, and it speaks when your mouth is shut. So it's up to you to silence its voice by loosening your voice.